Welcome, dear students, as I'm dealing bulk method of selection in cell-parted crops. I've already covered in my previous lecture about the method, its procedure, application. Now I have to deal with merits and demerits of bulk method. So one by one we will be dealing it. Then if you see about the merits of this method, simple, convenient, less expensive. You might have experienced that you have just conveyed your technician go for crossing and go for advancing the generation till F6. That's all. So breeders requirement involvement is not much there. So you are saving the time of breeders. If time of breeders are saved, so you have saved the expenses on it. You don't require more number of breeders. So it is simple, convenient, and less expensive, you can say. Similarly, natural selection by eliminating weaker and susceptible plants. You are giving opportunity for natural selection, and automatically the weaker plants or the susceptible plants are removed by the nature itself. This is the merit. No pedigree record needed, which is a tedious job you have already observed in your pedigree method. More transgressive segregants found due to large population. More and more segregating population, large population, more and more transgressive segregants are expected. So it is the plus point, it is the merit of this method that you are going to get more number of transgressive segregants. But what happens? Then come to demerits. It takes more time than pedigree method. If you compare it with the pedigree method, here you are requiring more number of generations as compared to pedigree method. Little use of breeder's skill. Here breeder is not going to use his skill in every year, every season for selecting the plants. Large area required. Of course, if you are going to grow large population, large area is required, and accordingly more laborers are required. So this is the demerit. Information on inheritance of traits is not possible. Of course, if you are not having the pedigree record, you are not going to get the inheritance pattern of a particular trait through this method. Sometimes desirable plants are missed. You are missing sometimes. As I said that you are growing 30 to 50,000 plants every year. If you are growing 30 to 50,000 plants, how much seed you are getting in every generation? So you are sampling it. So if you are not making proper sampling, even then because of that also there is a much chance to lose maybe a very desirable plant. So this is also a great disadvantage or demerit of this method, that you may lose your very good material, very good plant, very good transgressive segregants because of by applying this method of selection. So if you talk about the achievements, of course, in spite of its merits, it could not be widely used by the breeders. So definitely this is one of the opportunity is in the hands of the breeders. If you are not having much time, you can go for this method to develop a new varieties. But seeing the demerits, as particularly here, if you see, these two are the greater demerits, because the plant which you are requiring, if it is missed because of the sampling error or because of the natural selection against your plant which you require, so you can miss that. So this is the, and you need that particular plant as per your will, as per your wish, as per your objective which you have missed. So this is there, and you need larger area to grow the larger population, 30,000 to 50,000 plants. Say for example, if you are handling 100 crosses, so how much area you require, you see. So this is all about bulk method of selection in self-pollinated crops. Thanking you very much.